I'm not going to show you how. Part, can I get a free part? No, you cannot get a free part because you broke it. So this is the new CO₂ magazine. All it contains is just the magazine, which I think is actually pretty nifty. We included the tools to install the CO₂ in the magazine itself. The little thing on the bottom, you pull this away from the base plate, and then you can slide the base plate off. In it, there's a little tool, goes like right here. So you don't have to bring extra tools. Don't know if everyone's doing that, but we're doing it. The Tempest and Vanguard, you will need to swap out recoil springs in order to accept the CO₂ mags. But for Osprey, it's a little bit different. So for Osprey, we will need to swap out some parts, which is relatively quickly. The reason you need to swap out the spacer on the blowback unit is because if you don't do it, you will cause some, let's say, critical damages. Those technically would not be included under the warranty. If you open up white paper box, you will find the yellow paper bags, and one of them would contain the parts you would need. They're black plastic piece. I believe there will be 2 spacers in there, and one of them should cover all the holes on the blowback unit when you swap it, and that is the one you want for the CO₂. Because it will let less gas into the system, you don't damage your replica. Take out the blowback unit like how I showed you in the previous video, and then swap the black spacers on the side of it into the longest one. I believe there should be 4 holes. You should pick the one that is the longest, which will cover all 4 holes. Yeah, after you swap that, you should be ready to go with CO₂ magazines. But if you don't, well, you're gonna have to spend 30 bucks every single time you shoot it. See you next time, I guess. I got nothing else, man. You know what? Do what you want, but you know, you reap the consequences. You know, remember that.